The way we're set up here, we only have a few minutes before we go to the first break, and then we come back and get into the meat of our show. But I want to talk about this, Mark. I want to shift gears really fast and talk about the possibility of one Donovan McNabb, who was recently released by the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
Possibly going to the Chicago Bears, who, of course, have lost Jay Cutler for the remainder of the regular season and perhaps longer. I mean, so the Bears now running with Caleb Haney, talking about bringing in Donovan McNabb. I'm not sure it's such a great idea. I don't know. I don't think Haney's a really good quarterback or anything like that. But man, Donovan McNabb, I don't know. I don't remember the last time he looked good. He was throwing passes to T.O.
No, I mean, with Haney, I think if Martz condenses the playbook and lets Haney, stay in a comfort zone, I think he can, with the schedule the Bears have, I think the Bears can at least win 3 more games.
Yeah.
Now, the idea of bringing McNabb in, I don't know. He's got nothing left. I mean, he could be, if nothing else, he might be able to be good as far as kind of a mentor for the younger guys. But the rumor is when he was told, or he requested his release, and he was given the playbook to Minnesota coach Leslie Frazier. He went to give it to him, but he dropped it at his feet, and that's where most of his passes go too.
Is that right?
That's been McNabb's problem. He can't get the ball to a receiver's hands.
Where's the rim shot button? I don't see a rim shot. I don't see it.
But
dang it!
If you'd watched early in the season when McNabb was playing, he was
close. That's close.
He was throwing. It seems like about every other pass, a bounce pass.
Oh yeah, bounce pass McNabb. I mean, that's his name.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I just don't see where he's going to be much of a help at all.
Some of his best, kind of performances, some of his best seasons, though, if you think about it, were when he had Brian Westbrook in the backfield. And he hit him. Westbrook was hauling in 6 or 7 passes a game.
It's tough to hit the floor when your dump off pass is only going 7 yards.
Yeah, so and those were some of his best years, and that kind of makes me think in Chicago. Well, at least he could throw the ball to Matt Forte all game and be effective that way.
Well, Lovie Smith would have to make a decision that.
I mean, Forte's their top receiver anyway.
There would be no passes longer than 10 yards. So, in other words, Earl Bennett and Hester and Knox would never get a reception. But, boy, can you imagine, Matt Forte would end up the season with like 200 receptions.
Yeah.
But, no, in all seriousness, I just don't think the Bears are going to. Well, no one claimed him on waivers, so he's a free agent now. So what's that tell you? No one claimed him on waivers.
And nobody wanted to pick up his contract. Wow.
So, no, I don't think he's going to end up in Chicago.
Well, it remains to be seen. You would think that the Bears, they're kind of a frugal. They don't make many moves to kind of shake things up. When they traded to get Cutler, I mean, it about knocked me out of my chair when I heard about that. I remember like, what? The Bears? Hold on, the Bears just brought in a quarterback? What's next? A receiver?
Well, here we go. I think this will explain a lot about McNabb. Juice Williams, the Illinois quarterback from just a couple years ago, between his junior and senior season, where did he go? He went to the Donovan McNabb quarterback school.
Oh, there you go.
I kid you not.
There you go. There's a school for that?
Well, I think this explains why in his senior year he played like he did. If you think back on it, he looked a lot like McNabb looks now. Overthrowing guys, throwing balls in the ground. This is what the Donovan McNabb quarterbacking school must have done for you.
I can't get my head around the fact that there is a Donovan McNabb quarterbacking
clinic or whatever they call. I know.
Good God, who would pay for that?
It'd be like me starting a diet thing.
What, is it like a reverse kind of thing where you go there and teach Donovan how to throw the ball? I mean, what? I don't understand.
I like that. Yeah. Maybe that's the deal. Maybe he was trying to find out from other people, how in the world can
you guys know what I can do to not suck? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, as we said earlier, we take a quick break and then we come back and get into it. And when we come back, apparently what was somewhat of a controversial post on Facebook. I don't know. I got a ton of comments, though. We're going to talk about end zone celebrations when we come back. I don't see what the big deal is.
Yeah, of course.
Sports 101. We'll be back after this.